Hello, welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Justice for All. It's me, A. Prustian, and we are here in the recess before the second witness. So, June 21st, 11:37 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Oh, Maya, you're not looking too confident there, kiddo. Whew, that was a close one. I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. Phoenix, that seems a little insensitive. But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Thanks? Wait, tricked? That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. All right, well, 11:43, District Courtroom number 2. Court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of... Ow! I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Oh my god. Yes, sir. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine. You looked fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know? Yowza! Name and occupation. I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self. That's fine. Oh my god, dude. That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip. Thank you. Thank God someone is saying what's so wrong with this. Yeah. There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. The name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. Now, let's all be one big happy family. Okay? Alright, witness account. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door and bang! We hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim, and the defendant, waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. Did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Reckon course. Eh? Excuse me? Reckon course. It's short for you reckon? Of course I did. Is it, Lotta? Ah! Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. The moment of truth. What will be in that picture? Let's see here. This here's the picture. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Also, we're on the far other side of the room than the screen. And there's all that stuff in the way. It would be hard for her to be standing next to the screen, honestly. It certainly seemed that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. Alright, Lotta's photo added to the court record. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. Will we? All right. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. Let's press on this. Was it really only those two that went in? What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Or... Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes. Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room. Hold on. We can't have the defense testifying against its own client. Anyway, folks, only the two of them went in the channeling chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue. Fair enough. Wait outside the door, and then bang, we hear the gunshot. Was it really a gunshot? Oh my god, we do know that. Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. I think the issue is more... Did we only hear one, or did we hear two, right? Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. Kinda love how badly this is going for Phoenix. Why were we here listening to the defense testify? And the world becomes just a little crueler for Phoenix. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I tell you, it was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down. We rushed into the room. If Phoenix says something like, how do you know the lawyer broke down the door? I am going to just lose my mind. So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the... Oh my fucking god. Broke the door down? Phoenix! Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Ms. Von Karma. I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition? No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man. Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see. The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. And, what did you see once you broke in? Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lotta seems awfully confident in her testimony. Yeah, let's press harder, because didn't she change, like, form? Lotta, please, think back to that day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room? Right, I was murdered. Click. Lotta, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? When you saw the murderer at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct? Well, you see. Order, Ms. Hart, you are here to present accurate testimony. Yeah, sorry. Good, this shifts things back to my side. I mean, not by much, though, honestly, Phoenix. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I agree with Von Karma here. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered... One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in. Looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey. Exactly. Rats! And I'm trapped like one. Again! I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure am. That old witch chased us out of the room, so... Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fey? Yes, she does. There was no one else in there, and you know it. channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about behind the folding screen? Exactly. What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Wreck given? Huh? What in the... Wreck given, you know, you reckon? That's a given. Took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. If I may have a word with you, Ms. Hart. What? You got a problem? Right, given. I mean, I'm having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as wreck and given and... Ah! Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony, or don't you? Just as I thought, there's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. Enough. It seems that there are no issues with Ms. Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What am I gonna do? If I just let this go? What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say? If I make one wrong move, I'm gonna have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in the photo? Oh, what have we got? We have profiles, right? But I don't know if there's anything... Okay, I just realized... Oh shit, I hit the wrong button! I was gonna go back to profiles, because I just noticed that the description for Francesca von Karma said she has never known defeat. And I was like, oh my god, that's very Melania of her. Alright. Mr. Wright, it is possible that the person in this photo is not the defendant. What? Do you know what you were proposing? Yeah, that's just plain fool's talk. Thanks, guys. Your show of support was just great. Now, then, Mr. Wright, please show the court some proof. Prove to this court that the person in this photo is not Maya Fey. Oh, fudge. Okay, let's look at the picture again. That's floor plans. Like, it's her outfit. She's holding the gun in her right hand. Oh, fuck me. She does seem tall. Oh, I'm so busted. Maybe is there no... Wait a minute. Is there no bullet hole in the sleeve? It's hard to see here. I'm gonna try presenting the clothes, but I'm not confident in this. Here's your proof. Is there a problem? Oh, no. I thought I would work on my inflections. Just wondering what an objection with a twist of "you're wrong" sounds like. Mr. Wright, I'm sorry, but I don't follow your logic. God damn it. Okay. Shoot, I guess I wasn't showing enough confidence. Okay, well, we'll try to present another piece, I guess. Okay. The only other thing I can think of is just to present her profile. I don't think this is very strong. Proof. Nope. Uh-oh. Alright. Okay. I'll live with this testimony health damage, but I'm gonna give up. I don't know. Well, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not my affair. I didn't say anything about giving up. I mean, I did. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough. Is this it? Is this all I could do? It's quite obvious to the court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible. I told you. Totally 100% impossible. Ms. Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume? I couldn't protect Maya. The defense... Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets. Are they? Are lawyers famously known for smiling? Mia! I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? But pearls? Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Dr. Gray. Click. I was murdered. What? Click. So 2 pictures? Lotta, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. You see, there's one final piece to this puzzle. Mia? Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Yeah, I think there's another picture. Is my best guess? Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated... It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that? But, I mean, I have someplace I must go after this. Alright, I'll allow it. It's hilarious reason for why he gets another testimony. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. See, you got through to the judge somehow, right? Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. Alright, witness account part 2. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was, kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. So, what did she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person. A different person? She may have seemed like a different person. However, she was still Maya Fey. We have already made this point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else? I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all. Oh my god, Phoenix. Well, I reckon that's possible. If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling? Or maybe... Ow! Foolish fool spouting foolish foolishness, just as I expect of a foolish fool such as you. Fair enough. Phoenix is not showing his best side here. If that were the case, then that would mean Maya Fey is, in fact, dead. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Ugh, sorry, Maya. Are y'all done here? Can I continue? Good question. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. Then why are you a paranormal photographer? Okay. And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer? Yes, thank you, Phoenix. That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This gal's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers. Ah! Mr. Phoenix Wright. Would it kill you to stay on topic for a change? Well, would it, Mr. Wright? Nice, tag team in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5.1. I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. This is the important part. 2, right? 2 what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. Ms. Hart, where's the other picture you've been withholding? No, you've got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? The prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. What? Von Karma. Ms. Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence? I wonder. Because the thing is, if she thought it were really critical and endangering to her case, she would never let Phoenix continue to cross-examine Lotta Hart. So it feels like it's going to be a dead end. But maybe not. Maybe she just thinks it is. But then why would she make her not testify? I don't know. Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this. You're as bad as your father. Yeah, we'll confront her. Your Honor, the defense asked that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Well, yes. Ah! Me? In contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? I was so angry I lost my composure. Ms. Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important, and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than it's worth? How? How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Lotta's photo 2 added to the court record. I think this will be the key. It's just gonna be interesting. I want to see it. It seems pretty different than the first one. What is... What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Maybe, but the whole Kurain, like, possession thing doesn't feel like, I don't know, what you want to hang your case on. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in the picture is not Maya? The thing is, it is Maya. It's just possessed Maya, and I don't know if that counts. But I also don't know what we do if we don't. Alright, well, I saved before this, so let's just insist it's not Maya and see how the cards fall. Your Honor, so you can plainly see the person in the picture is not Maya Fey. Yes, I see that. It's not just her face, her whole body has taken on a different appearance. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn, then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Oh, shit. I should have gone the other way. Alright. I wonder if anybody's going to take a look at Pearly at the moment. Order, order, order. Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it. You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. She's smiling? I think you'd better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Ms. Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Maya Fey? Ah, so they can prove she can look different. But, isn't this a totally different person? She looks this way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. It's unbelievable that she can... Yet, it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. Ms. Von Karma, a word if you may. Mia? Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that the picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal, but I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. I don't have even a single witty line. Looks like we've been had. I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there any way I can prove that the person in this picture is not Maya? I'm still thinking about the bullet hole in the sleeve. I don't like this. I wonder what would have happened earlier if I, had dropped it. Don't know. Alright, let's, let's say we can prove it. Your Honor. Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see. This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. A contradiction? So, you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange in this picture to the court? I think it's the sleeve, but I don't remember which one. Let's try this. Please direct your attention here to the sleeve, but there isn't anything odd about it. And that is exactly what is so odd, right? There's no freaking bullet hole. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there? Ah! She realized. There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Ms. Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Oh, right. This should do some major damage to her argument. I don't know. Don't get so smug so soon, Phoenix. Yeah, Mia's with me. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. Arr, she's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. Tisk tisk, jumping the gun again, I see. Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What do you mean? And what incompetent fools? If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case. I see. You know what? That is actually fair. That is fair enough. She's lying through her teeth. I know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Franziska von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion. Poor Gumshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load of all you've got into this one shot, all right? Okay. Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor. There's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. I'm gonna go with the shooter is someone else. I don't know who it would be. Someone else channeling? Alright, well, we'll say this. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? Order, order, order! If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Ow! Ah! Why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please, enlighten us. Hey, witness. Ah! What the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal a favor? Be quiet, you. You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know. If you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Look, sis. You're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you, Ah! I swear, I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? Where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? These are good questions. Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right! Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. I can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough to turn things around even now? To turn things around? That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So, where did this intruder appear from, and where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? Yes, clearly. Duh. That would have to be the case. What if Maya had left the room somehow? If I could prove that either of those conditions were true... Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... a third person had entered it. Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. I proved that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. God damn it. I was afraid of that. I mean, there's nothing that, like, connects to the channeling chamber that we know of. There's this key, which is gonna be important, but I'm not quite sure when. How am I gonna prove that a different person entered in the room? A different perspective. Small fruit knife. This hasn't come up yet. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'll go with the key. It doesn't feel right. Take a good look at this. Okay. I've already seen it. Thank you. And what is the purpose of this item? Don't you see, Your Honor? I don't think you actually see what you're doing. I think it's the court that should be sighing at you, Mr. Wright. Damn. Ouch, that stung. Maybe think it over again? The way I'm gonna about this is all wrong. I have to start over and try to think about things in a different manner. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? What if Maya had left the room somehow? I could prove either of those. Yeah, I just don't know how to prove either of them. So maybe Maya had left the room? Maya had left the channeling chamber and the fence can prove it. Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. Chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room. I think maybe I can't. I don't know. How would she have left? Maybe I am missing something. I'm just gonna try the key again. I don't think this is right. Oh, maybe it is. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door. Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key is the only one of its kind, after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? Huh? Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes? Looks like she's catching on. That's good. I'm not. Are there two keys? I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession? Oh, is the issue that it wasn't on Maya when they arrested her? Oh, I got it from Pearl. Huh? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Ah, well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No! It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Ms. Von Karma. How can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case! How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. Huh. Okay, 132 District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Wow! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yeah, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah. It's not like anyone else in there could have done that. Nick, I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gotten into that room. Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance? Yeah, I'm counting on you. Ah, I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. All right, Pearls. You ready to go buy some tickets? Huh? A ticket? Poor thing. So sheltered. To be continued. Okay. I am flummoxed about what could have possibly actually happened. But I am glad that I did at least get to the key. I got to the right thing. Without too much issue. Goodness. All right, well, I might as well stop here and then see what happens the next time. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye.